hey guys, one of the things that I've been thinking a lot about is how AI is going to change our way that we interact with our systems and our devices. And specifically in one area that I would love is every time I interact with my phone, I do not love to type on it, and I don't like to find the context of what app or system that I'm trying to use. It would be great as AI could notice my patterns, notice the kind of things that I like to do. So if I'm going to call, I mean, just something simple like if I'm calling Matt Karupis, it always struggles over the pronunciation and tries to check every possible Matt in the universe. And I'm like, you know what? It shouldn't be that hard for you to just check that against the contacts that I usually talk to. And there's only one guy that sounds like Matt Karupis. So let's just give him a call. Take a guess. You're probably right, instead of me having to go verify which one that I want. Now, some of these things it's not even AI. It's just kind of smarter text, but I bet you that virtual assistant type technology is going to get better and better, especially with that verbal interface. What do you guys think? What do you?
Right. Yeah. So one of the things, being more context aware. For example, within business, you have a ton of meetings, right, throughout the day, and you have them on your calendar. They might already have some built-in, already attached a link to, let's say, Google Meet. It'd be really nice to, instead of getting a calendar reminder, to just tell you, hey, do you want to join this call that is happening right now? It would be very useful to have something like that.
Yeah, just have the action right there instead of just being informative. Hey, thought you want to know. Take the next step of here's the actions that you probably want to do.
Right.
You know, that makes me think about in custom software development as we're designing systems for customers. A lot of times, kind of the level one that we do is reporting information, getting people knowledge about what's happening in their business. AI techniques can help us connect, hey, this is what's happening that you probably want to know about based on things that we've learned. And here's some actions, some levers you might want to pull. I love something that Steven said to me last week. I think he was passing on some great information from a customer, is that information is only trivial if you don't have some action that you can perform in the next 3 weeks on it. So as we think about it and we build systems for our businesses to rock and be performant, we want to know what action should we be pulling. So as we build these systems, we don't want to just report information. We want to have accountability of what actions need to be happening based on that. What are your thoughts on that, Stephen? Is there have you come across more opportunities there?
Yeah, I think that's the most kind of exciting or interesting part to me, right? Is there's a lot of decisions that need to be made, right? Like who to call correctly or what meeting should I be joined to. And I think one of the most interesting parts to like investigate is like cutting down on those like menial decisions that people make, right? Like those ones that they take cognitive, they're a cognitive load on you. You have to know, I need to go in here and check this at this time and do this action, right? But if we can start eliminating those menial or small decisions that don't need the right person making them every single time, and then give them the decisions that they do need to make, right? So if they're looking at their data, do they need to know I should be filtering this by month or year to date or the last 3 weeks? Well, let's just present that to them, and then they can say, okay, based on looking at this for the last 3 weeks, I can take this action. I need to hire this many people, or I need to expand in this avenue, or whatever it is, right? Getting them to the core of those great decisions, or the decisions that do take smart people, and not bogging them down with the decisions that don't take smart people.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. No, that's a great point.